Basically what we do is we try and live the history of the first AIF, which was the Anzacs in the First World War. That was 1914 to 1918. We represent the Anzacs as they were in France from 1916 onwards. We live the history, for instance, build trenches, live in them, just for the experience so that we can show kids and some adults of today a little bit more about the legend of the Anzac. So this was where the diggers existed on both sides, in a trench very, very similar to this. And we're trying to replicate the life of a digger in France. So we eat bully beef, we make up what most people know as Anzac biscuits or hardtack biscuits, just to live the history. The public perception is, I think, at first a mixture between shock and surprise. When they talk to us, it's usually curiosity and they want to find things out. And eventually it's a small amount of respect, I'd say, because I find the diggers themselves, like Second World War diggers and people around that era, accept us for what we are and what we're trying to do, which is keep their memory alive, or the memory of their fathers alive. We live the history, for instance, involves collecting a lot of gear, a lot of it reproduction, some original. Obviously we wear full wool uniforms, no matter what the weather, because this is all wool, it's hard wearing. However, it does get a bit hot. They wore this uniform on Gallipoli, so, you know, as far as I'm concerned, if they wore it then, we wear it now. The rifle we use is the 303 short magazine Lee Enfield. It's you can pick them up at basically any gun or sporting shop. That's the style of rifle we use. We don't use any other rifles because that's what they use.
This is the 08 pattern web equipment that's worn by the majority of the British Commonwealth armies. It can carry up to 150 rounds, so it can carry anything up to 15 rounds in each pouch. 3-inch waist belt and 2-inch braces to take the weight. Water bottle, haversack for carrying rations and so on. Entrenching tool in the pouch at the back, so you can use it for digging in under fire. The bayonet is for the SMLE 303. They come in basically two types, that one and one with a hooked quillion. It's basically the same bayonet. So this is basically the 08 web equipment, and it was used in at least 2 world wars.
A lot of the wooden stuff and things that look handmade usually are by one or a few of the members. The trench periscope, that was actually made by one of our members, Bluey.
I made this periscope up out of a couple of scrap bits of timber I had at home.
In the trenches doing what we are doing. The mateship and esprit de corps from our small group is beyond compare, and that's the main thing I've discovered, and it goes beyond what we do here, because we occasionally meet outside of this, not wearing the uniform, but it's always there. You know, we can rely on each other, and I think that was a big part of the Anzac legend, was mateship, and we've just got a small glimpse of it. As I keep saying, we've never been under fire, but I think the mateship is the main thing I've discovered about doing this.